haven't posted in some times because I actually got coronavirus, but I'm okay now and everything is good. This video was originally posted for Instagram because this was a brand collaboration that I did over there. But I really think that this video has a lot of value still, that I can post this to YouTube, even though the format isn't right. So please give me a thumbs up if you got anything out of this video, and also consider subscribing. That would really mean a lot to me. And my next video will be up faster than this one and will be a photo walk here in Copenhagen. So please enjoy this video and I will see you around. So as you might have seen earlier, I got this beautiful perfume from Issey Miyake, and I told you I wanted to make this into a product photograph. What I really like about the bottle is this turtle shell bottle cap, and also the shape of the bottle. I think it looks really classy and nice. So how could I make this into a product photograph? I actually had more than one idea, but I eventually decided to go with the water splash photograph because I just think that water splash photographs look really nice. And I haven't done that many of this kind of photography, so it was a challenge to me. So I decided to go with a one light setup because I was just being really lazy. And this also made it a bit more challenging because then I had to light it in different ways and put these photos together in Photoshop. So my setup was actually just taking these two plastic boxes and placing them on the floor. Then I took some glass and put on top of it, and I put the perfume on top of the glass so I could shine light through the glass into the perfume, and of course I could shoot the perfume from the top. This is really reflective, as you might see here, and I heard this trick that you could put the bottle in the refrigerator because it will condensate the bottle a bit and it will make the surface a bit more diffused. So I actually put this inside the refrigerator to make it condensated. One thing also that was a bit of an issue is that all the oils on my fingers were making these grease marks on the bottle. So I had to clean it up a bit and use gloves to take out the bottle and put it in the place that I wanted, which wasn't that easy because I wanted a bit of a tilt on the bottle. So I was using this adhesive tape on the surface of the glass to make the bottle tilt a bit. Then I used a cap from my camera lens underneath to hold it up. But after placing the bottle on the surface, I was ready to start shooting. I decided to wrap the glass with this black cardboard because I thought it would make it easier to make the photo. But it really didn't work the way I wanted it to, but I kept this throughout the shot anyway. I knew I needed to get at least one shot with the bottle being lit from the bottom because I wanted the liquid inside the perfume to show through. So what I did was that I took my flash and I pointed it down towards the floor. Then I took some A4 white paper and put on the floor, and I used the flash to bounce light into the floor and the paper and up through the bottle. And I got a shot that looked like this. With the bottle lid, then I had to light the bottle itself, of course, and I wanted to show the top part with the turtle shell cap and also the bottle shape, of course. So I took the light and put it on the right side of the bottle, and I took a test shot, and this turned out pretty well. But what I saw was that the bottle was still being a bit too hard lit through the softbox that I was using. So I needed to shape the light a bit more and make it even more softer. So I took this cheap reflective photograph thingy. I don't know what it's called, but this can reflect light, but also if you take it all out of the bag, there's just like a scrim, or what it's called, that will work like diffusion paper. So I just took this and put it in front of the light, and I took a new picture. And as you can see, the difference between this photo and this photo, it really makes a big difference with diffusing the light around the subject. I took several photos trying to light the cap to get it in the right way that I wanted. I had to light the bottle in different parts to get the photos that I needed to composite in Photoshop. So having taken all these photos, what I needed to do was to move on to the water splashy thing, and this really got messy because actually I really didn't know what I was doing. I was just trying to go along with the flow of my thoughts. So I kept the lighting setup as I had. I changed some settings on the camera and on the flash because I needed to do this to catch the splashes. And then I just started throwing water on my perfume bottle. Doing this in an apartment is not the most clever thing I've ever done because the floor got really wet and I had to clean up a lot of water at the end. Doing this, I took quite many pictures. It was really hard for me to throw the water and take the picture and time this. I should have done this in a better way, but we all learn. My water splashes didn't work out that well, but with a bit of Photoshop skills, I made this work really good, I think, with the water showing still the product, but also making this picture a bit nicer. This was the end of the photo shoot, and I took all the pictures into Photoshop, and I took these photos and composited them into the final image that you might have seen in my post, but if you didn't, you can see it here. So one thing I really like about this is that I learned a lot by doing this. I got a really nice result out of this, and yeah, what's not to be happy about? So let me know what you think about this photo, and I will see you around. Bye. Issey Miyake, the perfume for the man. Issey Miyake Fusion Extreme, the perfume for the man. Issey Miyake Fusion Extreme. Issey Miyake, the perfume for your man, your boy, or yourself. Issey Miyake, buy this and be happy.